A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the BYU Cougars and the Georgia Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Handoff for Frazier. Enough to move the chains. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he scores! Touchdown, Dogs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And this team right now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and then your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Eli Holstein to throw. Right side, it's Frazier. third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in this space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Still looking. He's going to run it. Did the work himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looking for a big play. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. BYU lines up quickly. Gotta run it now. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
This is a designed run. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And, man, you got to love the resilience of this defense, man. This has been a pretty long drive. Chewed up some yards. They stayed focused. They stayed hungry. Down here on the goal line, they bowed up their necks, man. Get the big 3rd down stop to force a 4th and goal.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
He's changing the play. Throwing, Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia going up tempo. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
The RPO got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to get the corner. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's not going to take the touchback. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires deep on the run. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Holstein. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The give on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Rushes on. Fires downfield. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just
got some room, headed to the goal line, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Turns it upfield.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Fires left. Had to force that one.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Got a man. It's Phillips. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all
leaping grab for a big gain. Loose in the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, BYU. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here's Holstein to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Right side, it's Frazier. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Keeps it himself. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Handoff, Frazier running left. Maybe runs it into the house. Touchdown, Georgia! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Moving out to the right. He's got it. BYU right back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Drops back on first down. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Firing toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Eli Holstein to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Down he goes.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
One more snap coming before halftime. Making the adjustment on the play. Holstein to the air again. He's got the tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's lead off with the Nevada Wolfpack taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Wolfpack looking for a third straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. And BYU will get the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Makes a deep grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Lyons. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. BYU lines up quickly. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, BYU! They'll line up to go for 2. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Rush right in his face. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Just going to keep it after the snap. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback changing the play. Throwing, Holstein. Out wide left, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. A run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Dogs will hustle to the line. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Holstein trying to get rid of it, gets rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeps it. There he goes. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. And the punishment has been extended. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. bringing it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Holstein to throw. Right side, it's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Escapes the pressure going right. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Eli Holstein to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Holstein. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quickly to the tight end. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the move. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Holstein got his man downfield, ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Here comes the heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. They're all over him. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me Now,
lets it fly deep downfield. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making the adjustment. Here's Holstein to throw. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete.
and I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking left. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. Backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing.
He's got it on the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. BYU right back to the line.
28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce.
Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Now, oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just gets rid of that one.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Motion from the wide receiver. He's changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
a set of downs going up top. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Rush. Done him. Hey, knock. Wilson. Hammer. Why did he hit?
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Rush.
Just keep slinging it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Iron. Nap.
Needs it here on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Eagle. Enter. Punch. Spear. Blue idiot.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Phillips. Crosses the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. It's complete to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the lone running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Moving to his left. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Rushes on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Go, go. Wilson, hey, replace, replace. Replace, replace. And then pin.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Motion.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Slot. Leak. Hammer. Hey, rush.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Under pressure, and he gets it away.
And you got to find a matchup. What is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that we can pick to make a play down the field?
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Cougars! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're talking about and how good we think they are and just keep that workman-like mentality each and every week? Lunch pail, show up, blue collar, get the job done. This team has a lot of talent. If they can drown out the noise, watch out.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.